Hey guys, Material here. Welcome to another Slayer creature video. Once you hit level 80 Slayer, you'll be able to unlock nightmare creatures, which we're going to be taking on today. To fight nightmares, you have to have completed the quest Children of Mah, and you have to have level 80 Slayer, of course. You can pay 50 Slayer points to have Curadel, Morvran, or Laniakea assign them to you. They're found at the Fermentic Ritual site after the quest, and to get there you have to have teleport to the World Gate, which is your 6th Age Circuit Ring. I'm going to take some of the wiki advice about casting Blood Barrage on these with level 92 magic on Ancients, and such as bringing the Spring Cleaner. I'm going to bring myself a one-click teleport out, some food, also as well as Signs of the Porter, one of which I'm wearing in my pocket slot to automatically transport the Muspah signs, which nightmares drop, in addition to Muspahs to the bank. I have number 4s, which are good for 20 teleports before it cracks and I've got to put another one on. Also, nightmares have some drops in common with Muspah, but some not. For instance, Nile and Muspah drop bones, or do not drop bones, that is, and nightmare creatures do drop bones. I'm going to actually talk a lot bit about this before we go inside, because I want to be able to concentrate on the mechanic, which I'm going to explain in a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to end up in Death's office, and that's not where I want to be. Okay, notable drops include medium, spiky, and large bladed rune salvage, noted, which is pretty good. It's uncommon, but that's still pretty good. Soul runes, blood runes, dragon dart tips, dragon arrowheads, dragon bolt tips, and shark all marked as common drops, which is pretty good as well. Uncommon drops, we got summoning potion, super strength potion, main hand and offhand dragon battle axes, and also built pouches for steel titans, iron titans, and the unicorn stallion. And of course, the 1 in 10,000 drop rate while you're off task, and a 1 in 2,000 drop rate when you are on task for the Nightmare Gauntlets, which are, I think it's tier 85 or so, ranged gloves that allow you to use snipe while you're moving. They are worth, at the time of this recording, 63.6 million gold, which is pretty good, actually. Very good. Let's see what this says real quick. Yeah, tier 85 ranged power gloves. And this is the only creatures that drop them, and it's pretty rare. I mean, even 1 in 2,000 during a Slayer assignment is still reasonably rare to me as well. I have a 1 in 100 chance, of course, being 1%. Alright, so this is the mechanic. Nightmares creatures have a very weak melee attack, which I'm going to be like shrugging that off with Soul Split. That's not a problem. The problem is, every 5 auto attacks, they have a ranged attack, which is a black sphere that they form in their hand and throw. If it hits you, that's 4,000 damage in 2 consecutive hits as a ranged attack. It can be halved, apparently, by Protect or Deflect Missiles. And we're going to have almost 2 seconds to react to it, but if we knock over the Nightmare during that animation, the special attack will deal no damage. I just have to remember that once Soul Split's on, to keep it on. And then I'd also have to make sure that my other stuff is on here. I have my deflect range. I thought I had a bar for that. Here. The wiki also recommends doing legacy combat mode, which I'm probably not gonna do. Alright, so that's sunshine. That's not really gonna help. Let's go to prayers and put deflect missiles on here. Here we go. Just remember that deflect missiles is going to be right there. I'll put it closer to Soul Split. There we go. So now it's single target attacks. because we can only have one overhead prayer at a time. Alright, and after all that rigmarole, we go over here to make sure that this is the gate to Frenesque, right here. And we say we want to go to the ritual site here. And then we step through. I forgot prayer potions and overloads. I think I'll go back for those actually, because that may end up with my doom. It would probably also be good to bring a beast of burden as well, if you're just learning. Don't be like me. I try to do these off the cuff. I'm not like some expert or whatever. I'm just curious. That sometimes results in bad things for me. As a result, let's get one more prayer flask in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So that'll do good. This is a very abbreviated setup because, like, I don't plan. This is just very light. I don't plan on camping these or anything like that. At least not for purposes of this setup. Okay. Back to the ritual site. And there are. The wiki says they're weak to earth spells. And also that in this particular area there are 32 spawns here. And nightmares are level 128. Okay, so we make sure it's facing north, and it should be like just over along this cliff face. Where the nightmares are going to be right here. And here they are. Okay, that's okay. It's doing the slappy attack. Oh, it's conjuring the thing right here. I'm going to switch. There we go. So the attacks are therefore like you're trying to slap me. Alright, it's out. And we have Elder Energy, lots of coins. And things of that nature. Uh-oh, and the Elder Charms. I forgot about that. Oh, also, they sometimes run away. So that's something to watch out for as well. They may run away. Okay, it's going to put his hands together soon after this attack. And then we'll switch. Oh, there we go. We'll switch. There we go. Now back to Soul Split. Excellent. Very good. And there's all this rigmarole that the wiki suggests as well, involving a dwarven multi-cannon or an Oldak coil, which I don't exactly have. I didn't really invest very much at all into the either the multi-coil or the other one, the multi-cannon or the Oldak coil, because I didn't know a lot of unlocks for invention. Oops, I should get the prayer moving up. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Then we switch back. Once it hits, we switch back. There we go. I haven't even gotten a Muspah spine to drop yet, so I haven't really had to deal with that issue. Whoop, I forgot to use the overload here. And also Blood Barrage should be healing me as well, partially. I might be able to get him if there we go. I won't do any damage now because he's gone. Okay, and there's that summoning potion we'd mentioned. It's just regular summoning potion. He's about half down. It's every 5 attacks. It's just, if he's not slapping, he's generating the thing to knock me over with. There we go. Oh, did I make it? Oh wow, that was like... We're lagging. Oh dear. You need more inventory space. Yes, yes, of course we do. Naturally. And he's doing the thing where it's causing me to run around the place. I mean, these are slightly more intense than Muspah, it seems. Slightly more. I mean, I haven't really killed these before. I mean, other than the quest, of course. But I would say I like Muspah somewhat better because of... Uh-oh. Okay. I was gonna say I thought he was doing the thing. Oop. Lagging for some reason or other. There we go. Got him. Alright. I like Muspah a lot better because of the fact that it's less intense, I think. But these are interesting in their own right, I will say that much. If we can get the last few hit points out of him before he powers up, we'll be able to get him. There we go, we got him. We got something. Okay, it's sent. Oh, my Ring of Fortune gave me 4 magic seeds. This is interesting because the fact that I didn't know these drop Shark. I think Shark is an uncommon. Probably should have bought magic note paper for these potions. I didn't think. Uh-oh. They got the attack up on me. That's why I got severely injured right there. I was mentally slacking off. It's like, you can't slack off with these. Like, you can't AFK either. Is he doing the thing? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm trying to figure out whether or not he was doing the thing or not. Ah, the Majorat Deathstone. Interesting. Okay, after this one, I think this will be quite it. Like, and if you don't have Signs of the Porter, don't worry, you don't have to have. Like, Signs of the Porter are interesting, but they're more of a convenience item, I say, as my inventory gets almost full up, rather than a necessary type item. Alright, so then when we're ready to leave, if my connection would cooperate with me. Okay, I think we got it moving. Yeah, we can either run back here and then leave or just teleport out. You say to leave Furnace-Gate, then you can just come back. Well, that was, you know, that was nice. I mean, like I mentioned before, I prefer Muspah since it's a little bit more straightforward and don't have the added mechanic. I mean, if it's something you'd like to camp, you do kind of have to, not that you shouldn't be paying attention, of course you should, but there are some monsters where, like, I just want to AFK a little bit or something to just keep prayers on and so on. Like, nightmares aren't that monster unless you can really get moving I mean, and there are more optimized setups. I'm not saying my setup is the most optimized in the whole world. Like, it's not. I just try to get some things done up to where it's chill enough for me, and then I can afford the equipment and can afford a loss somewhat if I can take that, to just be sure that it works for me in my situation. Like, your setup may be different, and that's totally fine. I'm just saying that for my own purpose, I do really like the drops that these have to offer, but the mechanic of having to pay such close attention might put some players off because of the ranged mechanic. I was not able to knock them over as fast as I would have liked to prevent overhead switching between Deflect Missiles and Soul Split. But that's totally okay because I had a little bit of food to help me out with that. But anyway, that'll be it for this one. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that YouTube stuff to let YouTube know you appreciate this content. If you did, if you learned something or had fun, keep on going with your RuneScape journey and your life journey too. And we will catch you all in the next one. See you.